Hello everybody. أنا جيتكم in a very comfortable position باسكو راني مريضة جوني لي ريغل and quite frankly vibes I'm fighting for my life. I can't do this. So today's video is actually something very dear in my heart, and a lot of people be saying, "Siham, how do you not care? Siham, they said something really bitchy. Like, how do you not care?" And all I have to say to that is just let them, let people be. I read a very interesting book, Usmu the Let Them Theory. And honestly, as simple as this sounds, people still seem to find difficulty doing this, basically, or putting it into action. يعني نفهم حاجة سهلة تقول للناس وانتي وش دخلك فيهم، ما دخلكش ما تسمعيش، ما تسمعي لهمش وما دخلكش، ما تغياجيش normal. I know that sounds so simple, but for some reason شحال تجيكم واعرة. ما فهمتش علاش تجيكم واعرة يا اختي. It's quite simple. The amount of ما دخلنيش اللي فيا is astronomical. It's crazy. You see this glow vibes. This is from من كثرة ما دخلنيش. I don't care what they say. I don't care what she thinks. ما دخلنيش الدرجة اللي ما دخلنيش فيها is crazy. كانت ساعات نحس ساعات نقعد مع روحي نقول يا عمي شحال ما دخلكش عن بالي. I love it. It's peaceful. I recommend. أحسن حاجة تديريها لروحك إنه تولي ما دخلكش في وش قال، ما دخلكش وش قالت، ما دخلكش وعلاش هاي دير هكاك، ما دخلك في والو، ما دخلكش. كي نقول أنايا ما دخلكش that doesn't mean إنه تولي باردة. I'm just saying this is كي نقول لك let them be وش دخلك فيهم let people be. I'm just trying to make you get your peace back. This is always about protecting your peace. Do you know what I mean? واحد ما ريبوندالكش خليه، ايش دخلك؟ someone راهو يجي فيك راهو يمنشر فيك خليه، وش دخلك؟ واحد يسيدا يخرج من حياتك خليه، وانتي وش دخلك؟ It's just about realizing that you genuinely have no control over other people's actions. You don't have control. تقدريش، ما عندكش، لا غالب. You have no control over how people act, what they say, what they do. All you can control here is how you react to it. عبيها نقول لك خليهم وانتي وش دخلك، خلاص اقعدي في بلاستيك. They said something you don't like, fine, don't let it control you. Don't let it fuck up your peace. You can do everything right and people will still misunderstand you. Yeah. You can be amazing ما خصك والو وهكاك يجي واحد يقول لك خاص فيك هكا ومشي كيفاه. And you can care so deeply about someone, yeah, or something, and it still won't change anything. You can give someone so much love, that still won't be enough, and it still won't make them stay. Do you understand the pattern here? مهما وش تدير انتيا, you can't control how others react to it or what happens afterwards. What matters here is how you respond to those actions. And we're here trying to make sure your response doesn't destroy you and doesn't drain you. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is where the let them mindset comes in. The خليهم وانتي وش دخلك. This is where this mindset comes. Yeah. كي نقول خليهم وانتي وش دخلك, I'm not saying let them disrespect you and then become passive and invisible. No, مانيش نقول هكاك. I'm supposed to be looking at the camera, but it's fine. Let me look here. راكم سامعني. مانيش نقول بلي تخلي الناس disrespect هيك ويوشوا عليك الناس. I'm not saying that. This is just saying خلي الناس يكونوا كيما هما وما تسيش تبدليهم. This is genuinely what it is. If somebody disrespected you, يا الله خذي حقك. I'm just saying. But there are certain things, and no, this is just genuinely what this theory is about. It's about let people be who they are. Why are you trying to change them? If somebody doesn't speak to you the way you want to be spoken to, yeah, and you've mentioned it one time and they still do it, that's not somebody you should be around. Simple. You don't change that person, you change the fucking location. You change the actual person by somebody else. Does that make sense? You don't need to waste your time. And then دمك يبدا يغلي, طالك لا طونسيون, بعد تقول لك ها والناس والستريس وهذا هو الزهر. It's quite simple. That person is not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form, and is very negative, just change them. Change the environment. Remove yourself from the situation. This is where I talk about boundaries. Have boundaries. It's a very, very healthy thing. والعكس يعني يا أختي الحياة قصيرة وعلاش تزيد تقصريها with stress. أو stress يقتل. صبرك ما تسيد تبدلي الناس because the moment you stop doing that you're gonna see things very differently, you know. Like for example, let me give you an example. إذاك شي واحد is not consistent with you، ساعات يمساجي، ساعات لا، ساعات راهو يهضر معاك كاع الليل، ساعات ما يهضرش معاك 48 heures whatever. في بلاصة ما تقعدي تماك وتسيي تحلي وتسيي تفهمي هاد الشخص وعلاش هكايا، وقيلا انا قلت هكايا، وقيلا دار هكايا. Instead of doing that let them be inconsistent. خليهم، او هذا هو الانفورميشن you're looking for. They are inconsistent. تسيش تحلي هاد البرسن. Don't try and understand why they are acting like that. Let them act like that. They are inconsistent. If someone doesn't prioritize you, let them. خليهم، وانتي وش دخلك وعلاش تسيي تفهمي وعلاش they don't prioritize you. It's not your job. تسيش تفهمي الناس هكايا. Whatever they put out is what they are. If someone is rude, they're a rude person. If someone is inconsistent, they are an inconsistent person. If someone is mean, they are a mean person. ما عنديش أنا نفهم هدية تاع حسن الظن ما حسن الظن، بصح I'm sorry yeah. مشي بهلولة. I could have the shittiest day of my life. I would never be rude to the ones I love, to strangers, to anything. I have that emotional maturity. Why can't the other person have it too? And it's not my job to sit here ونستحمل their emotional immaturity. Not my job, babes. Thank you, next. So yeah, now you have information. They're inconsistent. Now you have clarity. Wow, they are inconsistent. That is not what I want. If someone leaves, let them leave. And now you have space for someone that is not inconsistent and that won't leave. Do you know what I mean? يعني the options are endless. Does that make sense? And this goes on for friendships as well. If you have a friend that's constantly putting you down, don't try and understand why they do that. It's clear why they putting you down. Jealousy and envy and whatnot, and very, very, very insecure. But it's not your job to try and like تحليها and be like, why this, why that? Maybe it's the way I am. Never blame yourself like that. So مشي it's not your job. مشي خدمتها. سيها ما باليش عندي. I have some friends that are like so mean to me and they switch up when boys are around and I don't understand why. Don't even try and understand it and just remove yourself from that situation. Find some new friends, vibes. Don't try and understand people. People know exactly what they're doing. The older you get, the more you'll understand that people know exactly what they're doing. And can we also talk about how exhausting it is trying to control, trying to manage other people's opinions? Like, I can barely manage my own life. I got hobbies, jobs, family, content creation, me, my skin, my gut health. You think I have time to control other people? Like, why am I trying to control 8 billion people and how they perceive me and what they think of me? Who gives a shit? Letting go sounds so peaceful until you try it. Because in that moment, that makes I'm barely تدخلي في روحك okay, so I didn't care and I didn't react to this and I stopped trying to control this, but like, is this safe? Like, normal? خالي يا بو لا لا عيب. This كلمة عيب نحيها من القاموس تاعك I beg you. And تقول لا معليش one more time. See, let me try one more time. Don't try. It's a cycle. It's a toxic cycle and you know this. Like, realistically, control just feels safe right now for trying to control other people's perception and like limiting yourself and trying to understand them and like being more يعني you know, like معليش نستحمل. It just feels like protection. And then letting go and like doing that, you feel rude and you feel like وش وليت وتحسي روحك like, oh my goodness, I'm such a rude person and this and that. It has nothing to do with rudeness. You're just pushing yourself away. يعني you're just like taking a step back. راكي تافونسي l'arrière. As they say. That's literally what it is. It's not that deep, babe. Wallah al-azim, it's not that deep. You removing yourself from the situation, letting people act how they want to act, it's not wrong. I had someone, I remember I used to speak to somebody and they were just so negative. أي حاجة مهما تقولي مهما تسيي مهما تهضري معاهم, they're always negative. I just removed myself from the situation. Then they would end up calling and then they would try and be like, oh, you left and stuff. I didn't leave. You're just not my person. You're not my people then. I don't want you as a friend. I don't want you as nothing. You're not the type of person I want to keep in my life. And I just let them be. So I decided to let them be negative because that's the type of person they are. And I am a ray of sunshine. Alhamdulillah. I try and keep it that way. I'm not about to dim my light for you. If you are in the darkness like that and you thrive there and you want to pull me down, ما عشان نجيب بعد الشر يا ربي، علاش تجبدني انا للزمر. I just removed myself from the situation and عندي الحق I removed myself from the situation. It's my life. It's my energy. It's my time. My future. يا يما شحال كنت I was miserable because every day you talk to this friend and they're just so negative. It'll negativise your whole life, your whole day. It's not worth it, babe. I'm not about to spend my time. And then I tried. See, we all try. I tried to نسيي نهضر معاهم ولا الحمد لله ونسي نطلع لهم المعنويات. يا بن عمي من كثرة سيت نطلع من كثرة ما قدرتش نطلع المعنويات زاد هبطوا لي المعنويات تاعي so it affects me. وعلاش ندير روحي هكاك؟ Even if it's family, I've distanced myself from a certain family members because I'm sorry, yeah, our lives don't align and I don't have to, know you or talk to you. مش لازم عليا يا خويا. Okay, so here's some things that I do to help me like متخنيش and to let people be. La prochaine fois something triggers you like a text or كش commentaire ولا كش situation حطوك فيها, don't respond immediately, yeah? ما تريبونديش direct. سقسي روحك, is this in my control? Like هذه حاجة نقدر أنا نكنتروليها دوكا واش قالوا ليا. Is this in my control? ويداك كش ما نقول كش ما حيسمعوا كاين شي ناس عندهم والو هنايا مهما تفهميهم مهما تقولي حابسين. So in that moment, do what I do. Just ignore it or just be like, yeah, okay. كيما زعما يقولوا لك example, I'm not interested in marriage, yeah? Not right now, not for a very long time. It's my preference. So when people come to me and be like, يا عمري ما تقطعيش لي سبواغ طيب يجيك رجل أحلامك. In that moment, I can say so much. I can say things like, bitch, I'm not looking. I can say things like, يا أختي, what do you mean don't give up? As if I was looking, honey, there's a queue. I'm just not responding to the queue of men. I'm not interested. I can say all this. بس كاين شي ناس حابسين ما يفهموش. They think that marriage is everything, yeah? So what do I do in that situation? Inshallah. معلش. Meet people at their fucking intelligence level, yeah, sometimes, because trying to like explain to them is not gonna go anywhere. So, me saying, inshallah, is me saving myself a very, very awkward conversation, 3 hours of overthinking of what I should and shouldn't have said, and just really just diffuse the situation. Okay, merci. Okay. أنا عم بالي وش حندير. I know that this ain't what I'm looking for. بس كاين شي ناس والو. And that's okay. You just need to accept the fact that not everybody has your common sense. Let them be. Let them believe what they want to believe. Let them say what they want to say. وانتيا, you let yourself say what you need to say and control what you can control, which is yourself. The only thing you can control here is yourself. Second thing, yeah, try replacing your why to like what now? Instead of saying وعلاش هما جايين هكاك وعلاش قالوا لي هكاك وعلاش لي مانيير تاعهم هكاك وعلاش الكومنتار وعلاش, you know what I mean? Shift that to وش نقدر انا دوكا ندير moving forward. Like what can I do بعد ما قالوا وش قالوا بعد ما داروا وش داروا, yeah? What can I do? So this shifts your mind from being confused and over analytical to power. You're gaining power in that situation. In the situation that I just mentioned about the whole marriage thing, instead of me asking like علاش يخموا الزواج كلش وعلاش يخموا باللي انايا بلا زواج والو, instead of me thinking that, yeah, just be like, what can I do in this situation moving forward? Don't speak to this person. Just respond to their fucking, mindset level. There you go. Gain my power back. Peace. You don't have to convince people that what you believe in and what you think and your thought process for the future. Nobody needs to know. وش دخلك وعلاش تروحي البوق تقولي للناس your mind. You don't need to. And quite frankly, nobody gives a shit. Everybody's so focused on themselves, nobody cares. So you stop caring about other people then. 3, let people be who they are. ممكن كانت تنرفي تقيي. Let them be. I know it's annoying and I know it sounds simple yet complicated, بس خلي الناس تكون الناس كيما راهي، كيما the way you meet them is how they are. Let people be. خليهم يضربوا راسهم على الحيط. If someone is negative, someone يمنشر, someone دايما ينحس, someone دايما يهبط لك مورال, someone is inconsistent, let them be. Let them be. normal. وفي بلاصة ما تسيد you fix them, you try and fix them, or you try to, make them a certain way to fit you. خليهم. There's 8 billion people in this world. You really think there isn't people that are going to be the same like-minded people like yourself? ما تقعديش بيا. شحال من واحد في الدنيا. You really think there isn't going to be people that are just going to fit like a puzzle with you in your life? كاين. And instead of trying to fix them, انتي خمي, are these the type of people I want to be around? خمي, take the power, gain it. It's not about, oh, do they like me? Do I like them? That's the question you be asking. That's what I ask. Like when I meet some new friends or whatever, and like my mom says, oh, did you like your new friends? That's what my mom asks. Did you like your new friends? I'm not sure actually. Give me a minute. That's what my mama always be asking me. It's not about like, do you think they liked you? Excuse me. I know damn well they're like me. The question is, do I like them? عجبتهم؟ دخلني بيا سوق نعجبهم. The question is, إذا أنا يعجبوني. That's what you need to be the main character. It's your life, honey, and we're living in it. Stop taking everything so personally. Some people are insecure, some people are distracted, some people are tired, some people are going through something and they don't know how to deal with it, so they take it out on everybody. I don't like people like that. I appreciate people that let you know beforehand, hey, I'm going through something, I might be a little off, so I apologize. Those are the people I want to get to know. Some people are just such horrible at communicating. Some people's communication skills are actually disgusting. And you're just going to have to let them be. It is not your job to teach people communication skills like that. If you're trying to get to know somebody, like on a real note, or like even friends, it's not my job باش تربيهم. ماشي خدمتك باش تربي الناس. هذوك يماهم وباباهم اللي ربوهم. That's their job. It's not your job, honey. ابني حياة that doesn't revolve around one outcome. خلينا نفهمك. The more your happiness depends on a person, on a job, on a situation, the harder it is to let go and the harder it is to let things be. So diversify your life or maybe spend time with yourself. حطيش this power in all these 3 things that I just mentioned right now. When you start living this way, where you start letting things be and letting people be, a certain thing happens, and it's one of the most beautiful things ever. You stop chasing clarity and you actually have it. Like subitement تقول ياه, the clarity that I have now is mad. Do you know why? You stop chasing it and you actually have it. You see things just the way they are and you let people be. So you don't really have that time to, overanalyze and stress over other people's actions. And then when you stop doing that, you attract what actually fits you. So the way I am as a person, when I stop chasing and stop trying to control things that are not like me, I start attracting things that are like me. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. I love it. And then الحياة تسهل, life is easier vibes, it's stress free, شعرك ما يقعدش يطيح, your skin clears up. And this is all because you stopped caring and carrying things that were never yours. People's opinions and people's thoughts and people's perception is not yours to keep and it's not yours to control. Let them be. خليهم وانتي وش دخلك. So la prochaine fois تحسي روحك بلي راكي you're over analyzing things and you're always spiraling. يا أخي هم عم شنو قالت ودارت وما شنو. You don't need to control everything. And you can't control everything. نقولك ما تقدريش تهبلي if you try and control everything. And you don't need everyone to understand you. And you don't need to get along with everybody. And you definitely don't need to win every situation or conversation to have peace. Remember the conversation I said about the marriage thing? I stopped trying to say anything and I just agree. Sometimes you just have to agree because why is it affecting me? Somebody telling me, oh, don't lose hope. He's out there somewhere. Okay, as if I cared. But there's no point for me to say that because that's going to continue the stupid conversation that I don't want to have. So I just say okay for my peace of mind. I can't control to think that that's what this person be thinking. All I can control is my response. And that's all you can do. So let people be, and let yourself be, and go be a bad bitch. But yeah, if this video helped you be at least 1% less stressed and 1% not giving a fuck, like and subscribe, ho.